Yulan Chu, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today we will talk about a new officer outside the usual A to Z list, because it's time of a new arcfall, and that means it's time for new officers, and a lot of people are interested in them. And so we will skip the normal series a bit and talk about one of the new. But before I talk about Phlox, if you are not a subscriber of my channel yet, but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, please also click the little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's talk about Phlox. He just came in yesterday evening from the point of view when I'm filming this, and he is an epic officer. Phlox is class science. That means you later will need science badges to upgrade him. He is from the Enterprise NX-01 group. Of course, it's Enterprise Part 3 now, and he came with it. And that means that he can give synergy to other Enterprise NX-01 captains. He cannot be one of them, I can tell you already. He's from the Faction Federation, and so he needs faction credits from the Federation to be upgraded later. If you want to know more about Phlox, as usual, here in the info box, there's some text about him. I will not talk about this all in the video. If you're interested, you can read it right there. As I said, he does not have a captain's ability. It just says chain of command, but he will not be part of that there. But he does have a bridge ability with his officer ability, and that's the Denobulan threat response. And that means on combat start against players, Phlox reduces the opponent's critical hit chance by 45% and at 100% at rank 5 for 8 rounds. And that is quite a nice one. So I will definitely have to test Phlox when I have him. I obviously don't have him yet. It just started yesterday and I didn't buy him. And that he does for 8 rounds. So if you beat another player within 8 rounds, he will never have critical hits when you have Phlox at rank 5. We will see if that bounces around the PvP crews again. But instead of a captain's ability, he does have a below deck ability, and that is specimen cataloging. And that means that Phlox increases technological distinctiveness earned by 20% and 100% at rank 5 when destroying hostiles with the Borg Cube's cutting beam. And that's definitely something I could need, because that's quite a grind all the time, and I'm happy to have any assistance there. So Phlox will, in my case, probably be with my cube all the time when I send out the cube. What I can't see yet, because I don't have Phlox yet, is his away team traits. So I cannot tell you which away team traits he will have. What I can tell you is that as an epic officer, there will be 3 traits you can unlock. But to be honest, with those abilities that he has in PvP and in helping with the Borg Cube, I will not send him to away teams. I will definitely use him on my ships. Of course, you will want to know how to get Phlox. And now in the very beginning, there's only a very small part where you have the chance to get him. First of all, we don't have to look in the recruit section. You won't find him there. You will have to have a look in the battle pass. There are some Phlox shards in there. Some in the free section, some in the elite section. But it's not that many of those. If you have a look at Phlox, he needs 100 shards, and so the shards here in the battle pass will not be enough. We were used to those material events on Saturdays in the past, 3 times per battle pass, where you can get those epic officers recently, like Archer. But since last time, they reduced those times to 2 Saturdays. So only from the point of view when I publish the video, the next 2 Saturdays, you will have the chance to get Phlox via those material events as well. So you will have to see how much you can spend on those 2 Saturdays. but those are the only event chances, the big event chances that you can get. So they reduced from 3 to 2, at least according to the event list that you can find on your station at the hologram. And so I will see that I can gain as much as I can in those events to get Phlox, because officers are something I never bought in this game, and I'm not planning to do that. There's a lot of other stuff that I would like to get, but it's I do have my limits, especially as I spend more every month than this channel makes. So it's something where I really have to think very carefully about what to spend, and I usually spend it on ships when they come out so I can make a video for you. But in the past, before I made the videos, I only spent on the battle pass, so I can talk about this for 1 second as well. The elite part of the battle pass here, and I don't mean the elite purchase pack, I mean the elite path, is, if you take the cheaper pack, is the best value in this game, I must say. So before I made the videos, I didn't spend much money on this game, but this was, in my case in Europe here, the 23 euros, or in the past the 20 euros. That was what I was spending because of what you get here. And so if you ever thought about spending money, that is the place where to do it if you ever think about it. Of course, you still can play without, but if you ever think about it, that's the point where to do it. If you want to add something about Phlox, and I got 1 or 2 shards in the new missions as well, but that's negligible. Please let us know in the comments what you think about his abilities. Most of you will not have Phlox yet, just like me, but the abilities sound quite nice, and I would like to hear your opinion about it as well. But also, if you have questions in general or video requests, then write it in the comments as well, please. You know I regularly read them. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, I'm always happy to know where my active viewers are coming from. And I'm looking forward to keep working on those silent enemies. By the way, I will talk in one of my videos about crews, but I will talk about the Scopely suggested crews after the events. We have events at the moment where you have to kill silent enemies. I will make some crew tests, but first I have to finish those events, and I need all the tokens I can get at the moment to finish the events with the crew. I know that works, so I will make more tests afterwards. So in the first crew video, I will talk about the suggested crews that I already tested. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.